Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to Passport to Ubuntu. I'm Scott, and this is
Ezekiel.
all right. And so we haven't posted in a while, but we just want to give you guys a 2 month update.
2+.
Well,
Wow.
2+ rather, update
Yeah.
of what we've been doing. So I guess one of the first major things is our car did finally arrive.
We already did a video on that already. Yeah, they're updated with the new car. It's just that y'all not updated in our experience.
Oh, our driving experience.
Oh my goodness! But yeah, I'm gonna let you start on that.
Okay, so the roads here are pretty good and stuff. It's just that sometimes driving at night can be somewhat of a challenge.
No, it's an adventure. It's not a
Right.
challenge. It's an adventure. Sometimes there's certain areas at times where there's no light. And when I mean there's no light, it's like, in the movies when you can say, I see the light over in the tunnel. That's basically how it feels, because you see light way over there and there's none near you. So driving at night has been a no-no for me. No. So I know he don't mind, but I said a no-no.
No, it's not. It's.
No.
I mean, it's not that. It's not horrific.
It's not horrific, but it's
not.
just already I don't like driving at night, even when in the States. Well, I just don't like driving, period. But if I have him as my driver, there's no reason for me to drive. But now you're in a situation where it may or may not be light in the area where you need to go through to get to where you need to go. Yeah, I'm not doing it. It's called Uber. It's called Uber.
We've done night driving and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
we've done it. But
we've done it.
Not something I look forward to.
Uh-huh.
What else? Their robots. Their traffic lights.
Traffic lights.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because some traffic lights are not. They're called robots here.
Mm-hmm.
So some intersections, sometimes you'll see a traffic light just not on, not on at all. So you have to be very careful, especially at night, to make sure if you're coming to an intersection to come to a stop, and then whoever has right of way goes and stuff. And
Now
then
he does
sometimes,
most of the driving. I
yeah, and then
I'll
sometimes
drive here and there.
And then sometimes they'll have traffic police out there directing traffic, at certain intersections. So it's not everywhere; it's just in certain places. You can run into that. So
Yeah.
you have to be a little extra vigilant. Plus, already now we're driving on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah, so you got a lot of little things that you're thinking of at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
But the more I do it, the more I get more used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now we did have a little how would I say it? Not mishaps. Well, we should have known how to find a windshield wiper in the car. What was the other one?
Turning on the headlights.
Turn on the headlights.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We drove off.
We drove off at night, and then we're like, wait a minute, our lights are not on.
Right.
So we had to pull into like a shopping
area,
the parking lot of a shopping center to try to figure out, okay, where's the button or whatever to turn this thing on, and then how to turn on the windshield wiper. Now we've just found out that now the way it's set up, it has a sensor, so whenever it's gonna rain, it just start wiping.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
on
don't have to
auto.
worry about
Yeah,
that.
so the car
anymore.
automatically
It's on
start
auto.
doing it.
Yeah, and another thing is we found out, now that's on me, is I remember the agent telling us that the salesman, what's his name, Iyanda, telling us about the seatbelt, but it didn't register. So as the driver, your car will not move if your seatbelt is not on.
Yeah, that's what the particular car we got.
The one that we have. Yeah, so the Haval 6, and H6. And yeah, we found that out. On me. I'm like trying to back, so we're in our carport, and I'm here trying to back out, and I'm like, what is going on? And Scott was like, it looks like the hydraulics is pushing the car up and down. And I was like, it's not me, and stuff, to find out my seatbelt was not on. Yeah. So
Yeah, but
the car takes it serious.
Yeah, but overall the driving experience is pretty cool.
The car is smooth. It's very smooth. We love it.
And then roads here,
the roads are good. It's not like Cleveland, East Cleveland, where you have the potholes that's taking your life.
You got potholes here though.
Yeah, but
I think
not
in Cleveland,
in a major
I think Cleveland's was worse.
No, Cleveland was just no. It was drive at your own risk type of thing. Remember the area where your mom used to
Yeah,
live?
yeah, that
My
was
goodness,
yeah,
like you can step
yeah.
in it, like
Yeah.
both feet in, and still
They
be
they
at your
they
ankle.
they shut off part of that
Part of that
road.
road. And still haven't fixed it.
If
I
you're
don't know
from
if
the
it's in
Cleveland
there.
area, and if you know East Cleveland, near where Huron Road Hospital used to be, so that's for the heads as Generation X and older. You know about Huron Road Hospital, and so they had to shut down
Yeah.
part. I mean, like huge crater.
My God.
I mean, people were driving way around
It's-
these potholes,
Let
and
me tell you something. It makes you
You
feel
know.
like, why I am paying no taxes? We didn't even leave in East Cleveland, but still, his
Yeah.
mom did, so we had to go and when we go visit her and stuff.
when we visited her,
And
yeah,
man, yeah, I don't miss that at all.
yeah,
I don't miss
exactly.
that at
You
all.
know, so
No, but it's been good. It's all our over 2 months being here. We are learning little things, especially for me for all my ladies up in here, getting your hair done, nail stuff. Those are not expensive, but be very mindful.
the salon you go to.
Very mindful of the salon you go to. Like you can go to the ones at the mall, which I did, right? But I found out from my friend, like, listen, you can get the same exact experience and professionalism in regards to what you want to do, hair or your nails or whatnot, for much less. So in our mindset, okay, for all my braiders, if you go to a salon and they're gonna provide you with the hair and all the extra treatment is just extra cost, right? You coming out there with $300-400 out the door, minimum. But for what I got there, it wasn't expensive in my American mindset. So my friend was like, "Don't do that." It's like, you're no longer in America. Don't do that. So that's another thing that I know for us, we have to like really adjust our mindset where it may not be expensive for our U.S. exchange dollars or whatnot, or the service, but just know that that's not the common price where you can get better. So my thing, I'm all about leaving frugal. So we will be doing the frugal aspects of all that later on. Our next service, should I say. And stuff. But guys are different. Like he goes to the mall, get his head cut, no Lord, his hair, little massage, hot towel, a facial, all that. It doesn't even scratch $30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good.
But as soon as a woman come in, it's like ching 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 ching.
Yeah.
So
but it's still. I mean, but I remember telling someone here locally the name of the place because it's called Sorbet, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a very expensive."
It's expensive. It's expensive
place. From a South African perspective,
yeah,
it is.
It's expensive.
To me, it's like the normal cost of what I paid in the States, but you just get so much more, huh?
Oh, I'm about to say no, it's not. No, it's
not. No, I'm talking about in terms of. I didn't get all of the additional treatments.
You didn't get no facial.
That's what I'm saying.
And all that stuff.
Right, it costs the same to get.
$100 in the States.
No, I'm saying it costs the same amount as what I was paying in the States for a lot less.
Oh,
that's the point I'm making.
Yeah. A lot less.
And then you can go to barbers that are less expensive. I just like the barber that me and my son go to.
Yeah.
The dude is the GOAT, man. So he was recommended to me. So
he does a good job.
Yeah.
I haven't found my person yet, so we're in the process of that.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So anything else you on your mind right now?
Let me see. No, you know what? You said you wanted to talk about how to consider your move. I think we can do that right now.
We can talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
So me and my wife discussed this. How do you assess what country or African country is right for you? And it's really important. I think it's really more so a matter of you have to be honest with what
you're looking for.
What you're looking for.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't realize what you may be looking for until you actually visit or go somewhere. And then, you know what I mean? Like I've been blessed with the opportunities before I even visited South Africa to visit other African countries. So sometimes when you're in another place, you have to decide, are you comfortable with or without certain types of accommodations or things of that nature, And I'll say that now for me, my decision was wrought through prayer. right? This is based off of God showing me where to be, right? So I mean, I highly recommend that. But in terms of if I'm just going to evaluate a place that's good for me and just listening to people, conversations I've had about people and things of that nature, you just have to kind of, sometimes when you go to a place, you're gonna see, okay, can I do I need, can I live in a place where maybe not all the roads are paved? Now, here you have that. All the roads are paved. You have freeway system very much similar to the U.S., but a lot of countries are not necessarily set up the same way. So sometimes you don't know, you may have an idea in your mind, a fantasy about a place until the reality of it hits you. And then you're like, wait a second, yeah, I want to leave the U.S. for whatever reason, but these are things that I actually did like about the U.S. and can I find a place to accommodate that, right? Or am I willing to say, okay, I can adjust and I'm okay here. I look at the other benefits. So I think that's just really, I can't go by like a per se list, but I think it's really important to be honest with yourself about what adjustments, what changes you're willing to make, and be real with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself about that.
And come with an open mind wherever you're going. But really, for example, when I hear in my mind, okay,
Go get it.
When I hear in my mind, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere. What are you looking for? Are you trying to retire? Like you want soft life. You want, someone to come clean for you. You want to just go out, wake up, shower if you feel like it, go out, enjoy life. Shower. I know, but
You said if you feel like
it. Whatever. I don't know. Come back home after having a nice time out and just live whatever, just easy. You're not working. You want a true retirement type of life. Then be honest about that. If you're someone who is business minded and you want to still don't live a hustle and bustle life, but you still want to do business, you still want to do all that, be mindful of the location and what country you want to stay to, because some countries are more business friendly than others.
Or even does your business, does your merchandise match that market?
Yeah, that's
because you can go into some markets and you can have the best product, the best idea, but the market is just not going to work well in that market. So you have to really assess those types of things. You know what I mean? Like it just, not just because it's a good product, it tastes good or whatever else, but does it match the market that I am?
So basically, it doesn't solve a problem, right? But yeah, so really assess what you're trying. And the reason we're sharing this is because we have a few people who came to us regarding it, and we're like, so, but what are you really looking to do? And I think the fact that it's kind of, they're not hearing themselves, but us hearing it, I was like, yeah, you just want to retire. You just want to.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. Like I was talking to this couple, they were considering moving to Zambia, so they had visited Zambia. And I guess more so the countryside. And what became, I guess, a no for them was they felt that there was too much poverty, right? And, so as I listened to them, I'm like, well, it sounds like you want a place that's, they didn't want South Africa. They told me they didn't want to do South Africa. So I said, that's fine. I said, well, you sound like you need a place more like Mauritius or Cape Verde or something like that. Like something chill that you could just relax in.
Vacation forever.
You know what I mean? And those are things that you have to really kind of consider when you move to a place, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, you are going to see in certain areas, even in parts of South Africa, you're going to see levels of poverty that you have not necessarily been fully exposed to, right? So it's not necessarily everywhere you go, but some countries you're going to see that even more, along with less infrastructure and stuff. So can you handle that? Or is your mission to maybe make an impact or a difference in a community like that? You know what I mean? And if it is, you may still have to do some mental adjustments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So be mindful that wherever you decide to move, it's always going to be, you have to be someone willing to be, as my wife stated, open-minded and willing to be flexible and willing to grow. Right?
Now let me ask you this: Have you found something that you needed to readjust your mind to while you've been here?
Not really. Just driving on the other side.
The other side of the road.
The other side of the road. I mean, I think one of the best advices that I got, I could pass on. This is from Mark Blanton of the Real South Africa. He said, "Spend time getting to know people here locally."
Yes.
It's fine. Listen, the American expats out here are cool. The Black American expats are cool.
Hands down.
They're awesome people. Love them. Love them. But you also
need to have
local people that you connect with, acquaintances, friends, get to know them, as many as you can. People here are very friendly because in any country you go to, because it's just things that a person has knowledge of or access to because they grew up here. People they went to university with, people they went to school with, people they grew up going to church with. It's just things that they know that they can bring you into access to if you want to do business or investments and stuff like that. It's just, it's home court advantage, right? In sports. When you have home court advantage, you're more comfortable, right? Yeah. So that's...
And it keeps you from doing what I did, spending too much when you don't need to.
Right,
Stuff
you can
like
save
that.
You money. You can save your life.
Save money to your life.
Right.
And just it will help you build a community, and that's, to me, very important, to build a community because
we kind of built one before we even came.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With people locally.
But that it makes the adjustment so much easier.
Yes, it does.
And you're able to really enjoy every moment of you being here.
Yeah.
Like very intentional and attentive to what's going on. Right, so that you can really enjoy your transition, your newfound life, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But it's great to have people here that you're building such a relationship where you're calling them family. We have our sharing foods with their family. Like, it is what it is. Too bad. I told them you can't get rid of us now. It's too late. But yeah, to really come in with the mindset of building a community. Because even if you are coming in as a retiree, you're still going to have to build a community. You don't want to, unless you just don't like people and you just want to be by yourself. And so that's very lonely. But really, and especially being here, and I can only speak of here, how friendly and open-minded and just receivable. They receive us easily. No matter, you know what? Before we continue, like for example, the young man who I met, he came to our complex on an Uber. I guess he was having like a gathering with some of his friends here at the restaurant. But he couldn't figure out where it was. So the Uber stopped and asked me a question. And then the young man put down the window and be like, "Wait a minute, you're the lady from YouTube." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am." And he was so amped. He's like, "Oh, I love your channel. Keep it up. I follow it." So I want to give a shout out to him for making me feel like a celebrity for a few seconds. Because it was a little kind of like, oh, that threw me off guard, But they're here. They're here to help and open and you be kind, be kind. As an American, be patient. Yeah. As an American, don't come with your attitude. You understand what I mean? I'm not throwing. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, everything is not going to come super fast. Yeah. I mean, the service here is pretty good.
It's great, here. But I'm just saying, in general, just be kind and don't think that people have to move according to your pace or whatnot. Right. Certain things I had to reach out for example, for my son's school, so they can make sure he's everything documents and not documents, more like system. For him to be properly inside their system, so he has access to homeworks and communication in his class. So I have to make sure that gets done. In my mind, I'm like, that should have been done when we enrolled, but that's a whole different story. It's not a big deal. But don't come and as an ex-educator, I have had parents who will come with an attitude as if they're about to fight you or something like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not needed.
That's not needed.
Your concerns will be heard. Be adamant, and then you get it done. The school is great. Like any school, you're dealing with kids who needs Jesus. That's my point. That's it. But it's good. The discipline is great. It's orderly. I have no problems. Now I have other parents that may have other experience, of course. But for us so far, it's been great.
Well, several other parents' kids are in the same school.
Right, you were just telling me.
So they all. I just found that out too from yesterday
from
an event.
Son, yeah.
So they all have the same positive, feedback about the school. Our son goes to Crawford in Long Hill. So
and then we saw another school that is owned by the same owner of Crawford called
Radford?
No, Redmond. No, Redden.
Yeah, we don't even know the name.
Remember the name. I know it's in Kendall Fontaine.
Yeah,
we got a video on that coming soon.
Yeah.
But so that school, let me tell you something. If my bank account and my accountant said, yeah, do it, I would have done it. But, he loves where his school is at. So, because that campus, my God, make my high school look like a piece of box.
It was a school on an estate.
In an estate, a nature estate.
Yeah, nature reserve.
But, it was... the stuff that what South Africa has to offer, there's something for everyone.
I believe so.
There's something for everyone. If you give it a chance, take your time when you come to visit. Don't rush your visit, and really explore. Talk to people, connect with others, and visit things, and then make connection even now while you're in the States. Because when you come here, we have people who reach out to us, and I'm like, I'll do a video. I'll go to the estate for you. It's not a problem. I won't do that for everybody. Don't worry about it. I got stuff to do during the day. But if I can, I'll help. But it's great to come and visit. Doesn't matter where, what country, but I'm only going to speak on South Africa.
Because that's where we live.
That's where we at.
That's where we live. That's the country we moved
to. Yeah. So it's just, and be willing. You never know who you may connect with, who may have a business that you end up liking to do and you want to be a part of it, or a ministry or whatnot that you want to support. You just don't know where life will take you if you're not open, So be open. Okay, your shoe? Okay. If you're not open to it. I don't know what she wants to take her shoe. Okay.
Take her shoe off.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah. I think I only had one bad customer service experience.
It was at McDonald's.
So so that's like the States. That's like the States, right? You know what I'm saying? So we go to the McDonald's drive-thru. It was at night too, so night driving.
Oh, because our son, whom we love so much, was like, "Mommy, it was that pie thing."
It was some pie.
Like, okay, we promised we were gonna get it when we picked him up from school, but we did it. But that's all the story.
So we drove into the McDonald's, and so I ordered the dessert.
Yeah.
So they gave me another dessert, and so I told the lady at the one, I said, "Well, this is not what I ordered." So she was like, "Well,
what do you want me to do with this?"
I said, "Share it with your fellow coworkers." I said, I used to work fast food, and we just saved it for the end of the day at the end of the shift and ate it. If it was something we liked.
Yeah.
And so she was like, she was going back and forth with me on this. Well, what do you want me to do with this? And she was like, now it's going to cost. They're going to take out of my paycheck 40 rand. Now that's not true. I found out that that's not true. So I'm like, I don't know. She was hoping I would give her 40 rand. I don't know what it was. But they gave it back to us. They gave us the right. They gave us the right order.
Yeah.
But that was like the only.
He was like trauma. I was like, it's McDonald's. Chill out. It's not even a big deal. We don't even go to. We've been to McDonald's twice since we've been here.
That's so classic that a McDonald's would provide. You know what I'm saying? You go to
it's not that serious. McDonald's, like, who cares?
What she said? What do you want me to do with this? What do you want me to do with this? The accent.
Very dramatic. So thank you, Mama. Thank you.
I was like, don't throw it away. Give it to somebody. I don't know.
That was hilarious.
I'm not asking you to bake a whole pie. They already pre-baked the stuff, But that's really, it. Yeah, I'm not saying that, Yeah.
You know what? don't take everything in stride.
Yeah.
Don't do it in attitude. Just laugh. I mean, it's
Just
really,
laugh, you know what I
it
mean?
really is. It's just it. But and they're so open. I mean, I love you, South Africans. I do. I mean, I
Yes, we do.
appreciate you guys
Yeah.
because you guys will share stories that will completely get me thinking and cracking up all at the same time and stuff. So, and how you guys take life in, how do I say it, with the optimistic mentality. It's something I can appreciate. Even when we were, remember that one night we were sharing, we're driving back home. Well, we're dropping her off, and then it was later after hours. So these all the employees were getting ready to go home, and these are employees who work in the townships and stuff like that.
No, who live in townships.
Who lives in townships, and you see them line up. And it's organized. And it's as weird as it may sound, but it is organized where different taxis will take you to different townships according to what Sharon
So
was
let me
telling us.
kind of explain to you guys. What they call taxis here is like 15-passenger minivans, right? And it's kind of like an informal public bus service, almost like, you know what I mean? So people use different hand signals to determine where the taxi's going to go and stuff like that. But they have like these taxi parks where you'll see a bunch of taxis and a bunch of passengers waiting for their taxi. So each taxi takes you to a different place, and so they have like an informal way of organizing it.
Let me tell you about these taxis, man.
You talk about driving.
Oh my goodness.
God.
I think that's where my heart drops because you don't know if they're gonna stop and drop somebody in the middle of the road.
Yeah, they don't pull to the side all the time.
Side.
Sometimes I come to an intersection, just let the person off right there at the intersection, right?
Israel, can you get her?
When the light
please?
is stopped, of course.
Now.
Or like when the taxis want to, they always want to come around you. So here you don't go around the car by turning to the right. You go around by turning to the left, and you'll just see. I mean, I've seen a guy like halfway on the road, halfway on the shoulder. The taxis, man, they go through the red lights. I mean,
yes, it's like, you know how, so you're in the intersection, right? And you're in the red light. You're at your red light. And the other direction is on the green. As soon as the other sides turn red, there's like a few seconds before yours turns green. Man, as soon as that thing turns red, they're gone. And you're like, oh my God, they just took a red light. And I mean, they're just gone. Like, as if it's, I don't know. To me, it's like, don't please. And I'm telling him, you ain't from here. Don't be trying to drive like nobody, the locals, okay? This is not your place yet. So he's here trying to, there's a couple of times that you took a red light. And I'm like.
Well, I was already going the light.
Yeah, you were already going. But my mindset is, if they're taking the red light going there, and I just don't want no collision or anything and stuff. So it's just being mindful of your surroundings, highly mindful.
Yeah, so when you see the taxis, I get hyper vigilant.
Now, it's not like Haiti, Kenya, Uganda. It's not like that. It's not hectic. It's not crazy.
Yeah,
it's not compact or anything like that. It's just normal driving. It's just that they feel like they own the road. Yeah, so it's like, go ahead.
Like a law to themselves.
Go ahead, have fun. But in general, it's been these past couple 2+ months. It's we haven't changed our mind. We are still looking forward to being here. We're praying for the ability to build a home in Helder Fontaine Estate, the nature. So we found a place that we felt like, this should be it. And a few other things that are coming down the pipeline that we'll be sharing with you guys. And if you would like to support, and we'll tell you all about it when that time comes. But yeah, so it's been an experience, and our daughter is climbing up the trash can to get on the counter. Oh gosh. But just don't fall. Samara, get down. But it's she's taking the remote. Oh Lord, she did something. But yeah, so it's there's a lot coming down the pipeline, and we're excited. The Bible studies are going very well. It's been a blessing to me, and I'm part of it, but it's been a blessing to everyone who's been attending. If you know anyone who want to attend, please let us know. And then we're actually going to be heading to another one that we're starting at our friend's home. They invited us to start the Bible study there also.
Yeah, they
on
live
the west
side.
The west side.
Yeah.
So we'll be heading there.
They're West
But so it's a lot of stuff are coming together and stuff. And we're excited. We're excited and stuff. So I'm looking forward to the more news.
Right.
And stuff that
Well,
we're gonna share, updates that we're gonna be sharing with you guys. But yeah. So it's been a good experience. A good experience so far.
Yes, it has been. Okay, so well, if you like this video, please share it, like, and subscribe.
Yes.
And we'll check you guys out on the next one. Okay.
Yes. Press that bell. Press that bell so you'll know
The
when we
notification.
post.
Okay.
Yes. Have a great one. Love you, fam.
All right.